like Johan. Oh no, you want them little hair tubbing braids like Ampan. Or you tryna get you a little stud like Devin had. Young nigga from that north side, I never been capping. Duval nigga, I'm never ducking that action. I pull up in that whip, niggas know what I be blasting. Random ass podcast, no fuck niggas be snapping. I don't know if it's me, but I'm the realest nigga of the week. Disagree, they gon' have to come and get their ass beat. Bare beneath, put that boy 6 feet deep. I had Joe zip him up when they say that nigga deceased and pay Deacon Ample Rat to go slide to the wake and preach. Thanksgiving at Devin crib, but sub is what he eat. Niggas been lame. Can I get a lean ass nigga? You ain't a fan of the pot or green ass nigga? Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast. Niggas start sleeping. If a nigga disagree, pussy boy start breathing. Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast. Niggas start sleeping. If a nigga disagree, pussy boy start breathing. Oh, you wearing them suits like Johan. Oh no, you want them little hair tubbing braids like Ampan. Or you tryna get you a little stud like Devin had. Young nigga from that north side, I never been capping. Duval nigga, I'm never ducking that action. I pull up in that whip, niggas know what I be blasting. Random ass podcast, no fuck niggas be snapping. I don't know if it's me, but I'm the realest nigga of the week. Disagree, they gon' have to come and get their ass beat. Bare beneath, put that boy 6 feet deep. I had Joe zip him up when they say that nigga deceased and pay Deacon Ample Rat to go slide to the wake and preach. Thanksgiving at Devin crib, but sub is what he eat. Niggas been lame. Can I get a lean ass nigga? You ain't a fan of the pot or green ass nigga? Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast. Niggas start sleeping. If a nigga disagree, pussy boy start breathing. Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast. Niggas start sleeping. If a nigga disagree, pussy boy start breathing. Oh, you wearing them suits like Johan. Oh no, you want them little hair tubbing braids like Ampan. Or you tryna get you a little stud like Devin had. Young nigga from that north side, I never been capping. Duval nigga, I'm never ducking that action. I pull up in that whip, niggas know what I be blasting. Random ass podcast, no fuck niggas be snapping. I don't know if it's me, but I'm the realest nigga of the week. Disagree, they gon' have to come and get their ass beat. Bare beneath, put that boy 6 feet deep. I had Joe zip him up when they say that nigga deceased and pay Deacon Ample Rat to go slide to the wake and preach. Thanksgiving at Devin crib, but sub is what he eat. Niggas been lame. Can I get a lean ass nigga? You ain't a fan of the pot or green ass nigga? Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast. Niggas start sleeping. If a nigga disagree, pussy boy start breathing. Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast. Niggas start sleeping. If a nigga disagree, pussy boy start breathing. Oh, you wearing them suits like Johan. Oh no, you want them little hair tubbing braids like Ampan. Or you tryna get you a little stud like Devin had. Young nigga from that north side, I never been capping. Duval nigga, I'm never ducking that action. I pull up in that whip, niggas know what I be blasting. Random ass podcast, no fuck niggas be snapping. I don't know if it's me, but I'm the realest nigga of the week. Disagree, they gon' have to come and get their ass beat. Bare beneath, put that boy 6 feet deep. I had Joe zip him up when they say that nigga deceased and pay Deacon Ample Rat to go slide to the wake and preach. Thanksgiving at Devin crib, but sub is what he eat. Niggas been lame. Can I get a lean ass nigga? You ain't a fan of the pot or green ass nigga? Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast. Niggas start sleeping. If a nigga disagree, pussy boy start breathing. Random X, a podcast. I say random X, a podcast. It's the best damn podcast.
What's going on, beautiful people? My brothers, my sisters, ladies, gentlemen, my niggas. Shout out to Third Star. Shout out to Reversible King. Appreciate y'all tapping in. Appreciate y'all tapping in. I'm feeling great. Why, you ask? Man, the Jaguars just beat the motherfucking Chargers, nigga.
I said I plan a Paris honeymoon. I've never even been to Europe.
We ain't on the co-pilot. We ain't on the premium channel right now, y'all. But that's my bad.
You got a lot to be smiling for.
But this how I'm feeling. The Jaguars beat the Chargers. I knew he was losing.
I get my grin on. I'm smiling, bitch, cause I always get my grin on. I've been on so many different stages.
Boy got hurt.
Of 100 magazine pages. Made people smile.
And miracles came through. Miracles happen. Move mountains. Shout out to the boy Trev. Both of them. Lawrence. ETN. Where do I begin? You know what I'm saying? You know, a little rhyme every now and then. Y'all ain't even realize. Begin now and man, come on. I'm too wicked with it. Man. Anybody in the chat, did y'all tap in when we was live with Naffy G? And she played us our record, Roof Chris. If you was in the chat, if you was in the live stream and you in the chat tonight or today, let me know. Let me know. B-Dot, I'm gonna pause your comment just because it has too many E's on it, actually. Don't ever type my name like that again. I'm a grown-ass man. That nigga Soul Baby be in the Discord spelling my name J-O. And I'm going to be honest with y'all, that kind of bothered me. Like, J-O is how you spell a woman's name. I'm a big dog. You know what I'm saying? Throw that E on that motherfucker. J-O-E. Yeah, Reversible King. Naffy G record went hard. I'm thinking that we might need to start incorporating something like that moving forward. Bringing artists in, let them break a record. We just, shoot the shit with them. What'd you think of the stream? While he's tapping in to let us know what he thought of the stream, I'ma just run the record, Roof Chris, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Naffy, if you out there, do not get this stream taken down. Or we ain't besties no more.
Working across teams is tough.
I ain't gonna hold y'all. She held it down. She did her thing with this one. She did her thing. I was very much surprised. Very much surprised. Brosif. No one ever puts the E between S-E-P-H or S-N-P-H. No one ever puts an E. People spell my, like when I go places and they have to spell my name, it's like J-O-E-S-P-H. And I want to tell people, sound that out. Sound it out. When you get to the end, it would be like more of like a just, you know what I'm saying? It would sound like you just put your thing down, flipped it, and reversed it. I don't go to, I'm hopping out at. Nappy was popping that shit on there. I was highly surprised. She just randomly knocked on the door that night. At least for us, it was random, right? We had already streamed twice. Y'all know the story. But
I said everything I do gon' turn me me up, ain't never needed clout. I'm worse than watching the roads, bitch, you better watch your mouth. I ain't working postal service, but my city know I'm set. All I do is go up like I hustle off a rent. Who talking about 100K? Spit that shit in 30 days. Got it back in 28. Frosting flakes, I'm fucking great. I ain't no.
Yeah, man. Y'all tap in with Nat PG, man. Y'all tap in with Nat PG. Hey, I got an amazing history lesson lined up for y'all. I was gone last week. I did not stream last week. Shame on me. But we back with a banger this week. Man. It's gonna be kind of like 2 weeks ago. Y'all gonna get two, not episodes. Like 2 weeks ago, we did two different, streams or whatever. But you're gonna get two lessons in one on the same, not lineage, right? We're gonna get into it. But man, I'm really just on the stream, to be real with y'all. I'm just on the stream right now because we taking this week off. My dog a little under the weather, so I say, man, I'm gonna put the team on my bike. We gonna live stream it bit. At least for a little while today, you know what I'm saying? Just vibe out, you know what I mean? I kind of want to get back into our music bag. Now, I don't know if anybody was here for the very first stream that we did, but we was out here sharing records, artists, shit like that we listening to. I think everybody collectively took a couple records. So if y'all want to pop it off, if you got any records that you fucking with heavy, any artists that you want to put us on to, tap in, drop the names in the chat. We'll be playing records throughout the chat as I'm just shooting off some random shit to y'all. Now, my bad. I got a little distracted thinking that it was actually someone in the chat. Them damn bots spamming a nigga. I know that this subject has been talked about a little bit. But I just want to say, I've been thoroughly surprised by the fact they're even releasing any of them emails from Epstein. Because hearing that boy Trump was out there doing party tricks is insane. It is insane, ladies and gentlemen. Just because you don't expect that from a president, right? Insane. Man, y'all give me 1 second. I'm just over here kind of getting my Twitter together so that I can what I wanted to do was do a couple of reaction videos. I'm gonna pull up TikTok instead though, because TikTok be having them, them TikToks that really make you want to talk about it. People doing dumb things on a every damn day. What's the dumbest thing you seen somebody do? I'm gonna try and think. The dumbest thing I seen someone do. I know a real idiot, but I don't even want to tell that story. Oh my God. I just got mad thinking about it, y'all. I'm gonna tell y'all a one that just had me dying laughing when we were kids. Playing Monopoly with some homies. We was in middle school and shit. It was late as hell too. It was like 10 p.m. We just was bored, I guess. Niggas played a long ass game of Monopoly. My dog rolled and he ended up landing on, go to jail. You gotta go to jail. And when he went to jail, like as he's tapping his pieces, he say, man, and y'all gotta understand, this around the time that all of this was happening. So he's like, man, I'm glad they let Pimp C out. I guess that they got tired of hearing people yell free Pimp C. They felt the pressure. They just had to let him out. I said, nigga, that is not how the judicial system works. Like they don't let out criminals because a nigga said free me, free bruh. That nigga served his time. That nigga was released from prison. In the moment, I didn't think about it from the sense that, hey, you didn't, you know what I'm saying? You just weren't hip to that. You didn't know much of, like, that actually probably was a flex. You know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, I don't know shit about prison. Oh, my bad. Let me not tell you what happens. But I don't know. I'm just talking. That shit was idiotic in the moment, though. I was like, nigga, you're an idiot. And for at least a month and a half after that, I had to question anything he said. Danny. Big Danny in the chat. That nigga. Danny, I'm on my way. I'm doing my push-ups and shit. So next time you come, I don't want to get strangled. I got you coming. Don't worry. Do not worry, sir. I don't want to die. Real quick in the chat, man. I mean, in the Discord earlier. So baby was like, you know, he wanna be referred to as either Playboy Cardi or Drewski because he posted, you know, a stud, and he was like, you know, consider me them, right? And I was like, well, just keep in mind, Drewski like them studs that carry the strap. Drewski don't like them. Whoa. Man, you gotta be careful what you scroll on the internet. I tell you. I don't even know why, but am I on the main page? Nah, I wasn't. All right.
A YouTube star known for taking on
Let's
food
go through some of
challenges
these
had her eyes set
TikToks
on
and
the
see.
menu at an Aurora pizza place. When the owner refused to serve her, her fans were
I don't like watching people eat. Like that disturbs me.
It's getting hot in this bitch too. It's hot. It's hot as fucking. I don't know why it's hot though.
Why can't I pause this?
That bitch got a whole thermoscope in that bitch.
I don't know why I can't pause it, y'all.
Trying to act like you don't know why he ain't.
Boom. There we go. Spacebar. All right. Don't share that screen. It's hilarious. I'm going to be very careful. We're going to tread lightly. Shout out to my dog Earl in the chat. I don't see how people watch mukbangs. How can you watch someone eat? Like this video here, let me see. Just starting off with the pizza even. That doesn't look appetizing, right? And we know that this is obviously a dang, what's going on with this computer? All right.
A YouTube star.
Pause. All right. We obviously know that this is a fake video, right? The pizza does not look appetizing at all. At least I hope this is a fake video. If you put that much cheese on my pizza, I'm throwing it in the trash. I'm not one of them, give me all the cheese you got niggas. You know what I'm saying? I think we know that from the podcast, of course. But if I see this much cheese on my pizza, I'm going to feel like you trying me. And you don't even have to know that I'm lactose. I'm going to just take it away. But seeing this, seeing people eat like this on video is not cool to me. Hey man, save that shit for the crib.
You walk a little bit aggressive. I like that.
What you mean?
What you mean? What you mean?
Y'all seen this video?
You look good.
Your lineup was good.
Oh, for real? I look good? So I get your number? Let me grab that real quick. That's cool. What you gonna say? 21.
You're 21.
Yeah, how about you? I like all your tattoos and shit. Yeah. 27? For real? No way.
Why is your light blinking?
Because that's with my glasses. Yeah, that's what I do.
Where
Yeah,
you from?
I'm from here. Where you from?
Where's here?
Minneapolis.
Real quick, I'm gonna say this. For 21, he is conducting this conversation extremely well. Initiation gets it a stop. Compliment gets her to compliment him. I tip my hat, good sir.
Yeah. How about you?
You be going out?
Why you asking all these questions? You the feds or what?
I don't be giving out my number like that.
All right, let me get your Instagram.
Two things. Never understand women being that aggressive, like to where it's like, but I'ma fuck with you. Like, man, kill all of that extra shit. Let's get the, you know what I'm saying, charade. Save that for the nigga you don't want to talk to. You know what I mean? Save that. I'm Gio. You know what I'm saying? Save that demeanor for that nigga. And the second thing, I as an adult, like I'm a grown ass man. He 21, so it's a little different. I don't want to Instagram. We not pen pals. That's not what this finna be.
All right, cool.
I worked at last call at the bar downtown, so you come there and you see me.
No, I'm trying to see you like, just me and you. Why do I want to see you at a bar?
Smooth.
Why?
Smooth. Got her to smile.
Y'all
See,
liars?
Look at that. Complete change in personality. Right there, he should have dove in. Look, your whole attitude changed, so you're open to it, it seems like, from the smile. I'm just giving y'all a little game. Little game. Take it if you want. Take it if you want. Take it if you want. But the smile is talking to me. The smile is saying, hey, I might go on a date if the setting is right. If the vibe is right. Let's see where this goes.
I'm a liar?
You see me at work or
No. Yeah, I'll DM you. All right.
Nah, you left food on the table, big dog. You left food on the table. You got to take that opportunity. You got to take that opportunity to say, look, I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave. How do you do it at the radio? How do you do it at the radio? Leave. I don't feel like looking that shit up. But yeah, he should have told her, I don't want to leave without setting something in stone. You know what I'm saying? Like the 10 Commandments. Oh, man, that's gang. Hey, take that, run with it. Let me know how it goes. Let me know how it goes. Oh, this is my favorite stuff to watch. Hold up. Do y'all remember this knockout? This was legendary. Hold on, let's bring it back. At this time, Anderson was like considered the cool baseball player. You know what I mean? Like he was bringing that back. One of them, you know what I mean?
Down goes Anderson.
And
doubting against the Yankees.
Oh, good connection.
Being thrown as Abner Uribe and Siri into it.
Oftentimes, a lot of stuff is for show when it comes to like mass brawls in sports, but baseball be real. Look at that. Bruh say, nah. You know what time it is. Oh, but he ain't want no smoke for real. He ain't want no smoke for real.
Volstad throws behind him. He's charging the mound. Morgan's coming after him.
Ooh! One time for the Marlins. One time for the Marlins. Look at this. Oh, dang. They ain't even bring it back. Hold on. Nah, you got to show that from the second angle. Do y'all see the timing? Chloe, what's good? Appreciate you tapping in. Woo! You need a friend like that, ladies and gentlemen. You need a friend like that. Oh.
I don't know who he went after, but he. Bautista. Now there's a fight in second, and Odor smokes Bautista. Bautista picked on the wrong guy as Odor came right at him, and we got the bench is empty in that. And there's a lot of animosity out there right now. Now Hosey in.
He said, "Let me test your jaw, my boy." Nolan Ryan fight. One time for the Tigers. Let's look up this Nolan Ryan fight. Oh. Come on, y'all, give me some crazy. Oh, give me some crazy videos to watch.
Look at this.
Oh, whole team involved. And it's a dog pile. Everybody wants some. Hold on. Look at how they was holding bro back at the end. Look at him. That's one of those, I'm gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him. Let me at him.
Ventura, RBI single in the first. Watch out. Look at this.
Hey, Nolan Ryan was getting off. Nolan Ryan wasn't playing. Lock the head. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nah, Ventura felt them. He felt them. Let's see. Let's see some more baseball fights. He was old as dirt there too. Hey, yeah, running up on someone 6'5", you definitely a little off the rocker. Now, real quick before we even get into the video, one of the funny things about baseball fights is always that they don't just happen. Baseball fights build up like over months, over years. You watch a baseball fight build up like a TV show. You know what I'm saying? It's like watching Game of Thrones. I wonder when it's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how it's gonna happen, but I know these niggas finna fade.
Perdomo, here goes Nolan out to the mound. Look at this. And Nolan.
I know he was mad as hell.
Single in the first. Watch out. Look at this.
All right, major brawls. They got Nolan Ryan at number 4. Let's see where they go from here. Oh, Nolan just got, he the king of brawls or something?
And he's drilled, and Manny's going.
Manny Machado.
And here we go.
And
Manny and Ventura are going at it on the mound. And this is a big time ball at Camden Yards.
Ventura just a punching bag.
We have some punches being thrown as Abner Uribe and Siri into
We seen this one. Oh, see, that looked like it connected at first. Under further review, nah, he ain't throw the kick. He ain't throw the kick, y'all. Come on. That boy ain't even get to kick up above the knee.
And the Brewers are not. And a fight breaks out.
That's an insane move to try. an insane move to try in the middle of the field. Like, all right, let's see where this goes. We got benches clearing. Oh, nah, Gomez said, what's up? What's up? I'll take anybody, nigga. Ooh, how you get... Nah, bruh. How you get flipped? We gonna bring this back. How you get flipped?
What prompted this? As Carlos Gomez is throwing punches.
In the midst of this, right? In the midst of all of what's going on, I need to know how this nigga ended up on his head.
And now the Pirates are retaliating.
It was at this point he knew he fucked up. How do you end up here?
We've got a full-fledged brawl at PNC Park. The bullpens are
Yeah, you needed your ass beat.
Now, everything would have probably been okay right here. Now here goes the punches, and that's what caused everything.
Ooh. Ooh. Did y'all see that?
Now,
this how he ended up.
Okay right here, but now,
on his head, on his crown.
Here goes the punches, and that's what caused everything.
Travis Snyder knocked him down. Ricky Weeks.
I thought he threw a punch, but that little axe hammer.
That's why the catcher jumped out in front. Here they go. Buck Showalter trying to push.
Manny Machado say he about that action.
Bullpens are coming.
Manny Machado say he about that action. We just seen him in another fight. Oh, that wasn't nothing. That wasn't nothing. Ooh.
And gets the out, and Manny Machado didn't like it, and they're having words. Machado slammed the helmet down. He thought that Donaldson hit him a little too hard. Bobby Dickerson moves.
How you gonna be mad at that, Manny? You crying there?
And he hits that one high and deep left center field, way back and gone. Carlos Gomez standing there watching the baseball.
Yeah, pop that shit. Pop that shit.
Gomez around the bases.
Brian McCann, Mahalam, and Freddie Freeman.
They must have been up crazy in this game.
Check out McCann. Check this out.
The unwritten rule. Yep, that's what that is.
Face to face with Gomez. He has not stepped on the plate yet.
Yep.
Now Reed Johnson comes out and lands a right cross to Gomez.
Hey, Gomez, man, you out here looking sad, my boy. Chat, does Gomez got a winning fight? Is there one in history? I need to know. All right, have we seen them all? It's looking like it. Let's see. We got a little video.
Oh, we got a live one. Finally. Oh.
All right. Damn. Do y'all see how I typed this? I don't know how we ended up with baseball fights. It looks like I was drunk. If I be ball. We gonna go to the infamous basketball brawl. I feel like every now and then it's good to revisit to see how far the NBA has evolved. Well, all of these are recent. Maybe we haven't evolved that much. Hey, CJ McCollum was finna get hit with them dummies. Look at that form. Bruh thought about his entire NBA career When he drew that back, he thought about his entire career. Cause he was finna fold that boy up. Hold on, let me bring it back to the point. Where is it? Watch this. You see, he went to defense as he went to offense. That L-shaped extension was going to come from here, right? We would have watched the shoulder rotate forward, probably to about this region, just shy of the end of his fist, right? But this fist was going, we've all seen Space Jam. This fist was going to stretch from here, probably to about here. I'm going to imagine in this region. The boy would have had a shiner. Let's see if we got any older. Yeah, here go to Malice in the Palace.
Incredible.
Whoa, what the hell? Everybody got in on the action. The Malice in the Palace might have been the greatest fight in NBA history. Although, to Doctor's point, the best NBA fights collectively are definitely in the 70s. This is not the Malice in the Palace. That was random ass highlights. Any of y'all watch these one versus ones games? There's no way some of these people would be doing all of what they doing, and I'm gonna be cool with this. That's a very, very, very aggressive foul, and then some, a taunt. Really, like throwing the ball at me is crazy. I'm going to address that, right? This is just whatever, right? But he's keeping his distance. See, that's a hard foul. I would have looked at the ref and said, either you control that, or him and I will have to, handle this as men. But I bring it up just to say they be wildin'. This title got me crying, so I'm gonna click on the video. It says Dante DiVincenzo yelled "fuck no" 3 times after Isaiah Stewart shot this minutes before the brawl broke out.
DiVincenzo disrespected Fontecchio, picks up the offensive foul. And now again, block was tremendous.
Hey, what? It was Draymond that was strangling. Wasn't it Rudy Gobert? All right, let's go. I do want to see that Draymond strangle, though. We're going to go there next. We gonna look at this Kermit Washington punt.
How did one punch change the NBA forever? On December 9th, 1978, Kermit Washington would throw a punch that would change the league forever. In the 70s, fighting in the NBA was a norm. So much so that the Sports Illustrated issue from 1978 was centered around enforcers. On that list was Kermit Washington. Kermit was described as a quiet man who lifts weights and sometimes separates people's heads from their shoulders. His reputation followed him, and on the night of December 9th, 1978, he got into an altercation with Kevin Knert. Kevin's teammate Rumi Tomjanovich ran to help. Kermit saw Rudy running and threw one single punch. Rudy immediately fell to the floor. The crowd was silent. Rockets player described the silence as the loudest silence you'll ever hear. Kareem said when Rudy's head hit the floor, it sounded like a watermelon hitting concrete. Rudy was rushed to the hospital, and doctors realized he needed emergency surgery and he might not make it. Rudy fully recovered and played again in the league. Kermit was suspended for 60 games and traded to Boston. After this fight, the league changed their policies, and today there are harsh penalties for fighting. How did one
Boy,
punch
I
change
thought they
your-
was finna say he died. That's a hell of a punch. That's a hell of a punch. I started feeling bad for bruh mid-clip. And you know these clips ain't nothing but about 45 seconds. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, he almost killed Rudy. Man, he lucky he didn't kill Rudy. Rudy! See, TikTok be acting crazy. There we go. No, I don't. I was gonna say Kareem Washington. I mean, what am I talking about? Kareem Kent Benson. I should have put fight, but no, I ain't even have to. They say the only thing this nigga known for.
Oh, nice one. Let me catch my breath. God damn. Yeah, you doing it like that, huh? All right, don't worry about it. I ain't even gonna trip, man. Come on, let's box out. Bow! Boy, get your ass. Get the rebound now. Oh, nice one. Let me catch my breath. God damn.
Kareem, I salute you for that.
You doing it like
Oh, elbows.
Did you know a lot of people
Hold
know
on,
this
hold on. What's this?
Did you know that one punch nearly ended the career of basketball's greatest scorer? December 9th, 1977. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar lay unconscious on the court at Milwaukee County Stadium. Blood pooled beneath his right hand as teammates rushed over in panic. Just seconds earlier, during a routine rebound, rookie Kent Benson had elbowed him in the stomach. Kareem's reaction was instant. He threw a devastating right hook aimed at Benson's jaw, but Benson ducked. Kareem's fist slammed directly into his rock-hard elbow. The crack echoed through the arena as Kareem collapsed, clutching his shattered hand. Emergency surgery revealed multiple fractures.
Man, this is a damn lie.
Elbow Kareem. No, Kent Benson. First game.
That was a damn lie.
Yeah, you fucked up. As soon as I get my...
Did you know that one punch
See,
nearly ended?
A lot of people know this
all
video
this AI
of Kareem
shit.
Abdul-Jabbar just decking some guy for throwing a dirty elbow. You can Google Kareem punch if you want to watch it. But what not a lot of people know is who he is punching in the face. This is Kent Benson, and he lived a crazy life. Benson was a standout college athlete with the University of Alabama, being one of the best kick returners in the entire country. He was even named to the All-American team here. After graduation, he shocked a lot of people by not pursuing football any further and actually enlisted in the army and ended up serving several years in the Vietnam War, where he was wounded in action, at which point the army had him playing basketball for rehabilitation, where they found out he was really good. He then went
Imagine playing basketball with a lunatic. I'm sorry.
on to have like a 10-year NBA career, after which he goes down.
He might have been addicted to opium and all kinds of shit. And they all right.
To Louisiana, uses a good chunk of his career earnings to buy a boat and start a shrimping company using all of the information he learned from one of his friends who died in Vietnam. His second mate on this ship is actually his from Vietnam, who lost both of his legs in the war. Lieutenant. And there's also a lot of evidence that he played a big role in like exposing the Watergate scandal and kind of forcing Nixon to resign. I don't know, just an insane life led by this guy that Kareem punched in the face. A lot of
Hold on. So we gotta go Google Kent Benson Forrest Gump. Is this movie based on Kent Benson? Because there's no... I might be too gullible. Why am I believing this man? Let's do some background, because that was a crazy story. And if it all tied together for him to somehow have been the inspiration of Forrest Gump as well, then I'm blown away. These are complete lies. These are absolute lies. Why? Why are people lying? I want to leave a comment and say, why did you tell this lie?
To get the importance of
I'm mad at
first,
you.
Here is 1977.
I'm mad at you. All right, let's pull up this Draymond Green fight, because him strangling a nigga is hilarious. Draymond Green, there was definitely a period to where we probably got to put fight. There was definitely a period to where Draymond Green probably should have been arrested. We got top 5 Draymond Green fights. Let's see where this takes us. Oh.
And now we got a fight. We have a legitimate fight here. And this is spilled behind the basket standard.
This was just I'm gonna get my respect kind of a scuffle. They ain't throw no hands, and it was basically, hey, I ain't no little nigga, Draymond. Don't treat me like one. That wasn't a fight.
James has more words. Remember.
That was embarrassing. That was nasty. You can't go from that.
Starting to walk away.
LeBron dragged his nuts across that nigga neck. And then look at the reaction. Man, what you say? Nothing, bruh. Nothing, bruh. Nothing.
Draymond Green is one flagrant foul. Working on Wiggins. Will step back 3.
Oh, here you go.
And so we're scoreless. We'll stay
Here you go.
0-0 the first 2 minutes. And then look at Klay Thompson.
Rudy Gobert ain't have nothing. Oh.
You've got a full-on
Nigga throwing his hands up. It's hilarious. Get that man off you. Hey, if your name Rudy, man, don't be fighting in the NBA. Oh, that's nasty.
On James and Richard Jefferson in the face of Draymond Green. Looked like a shot to the chest.
Yeah, that was all I wanted to see. I'm not a huge... Draymond's cool, but Draymond be talking like he the big dog, and it's like, hey man, you a position player, play your position, brother. Any of y'all listen to Draymond podcast? If you do, go ahead and shut this stream off. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. Who we got in the chat? Doctor said Draymond act like he isn't a role player. Nah, you absolutely right. I think that Draymond attributes a lot of the team success to some of the, he's definitely had solid years. We can't argue that. You know what I mean? He is a good basketball mind. We do know that, right? But also, you gotta keep in mind that you don't add shit to the offense. Your defense has oftentimes also been a liability. Double-edged sword. If he was on any other team playing like this, they would be the Wizards, the Nets. You know what I mean? Shout out to the Nets. The Nets is a young team, but them boys got a lot of promise. Look at how these games are ending with the Nets. I don't know how I got on. Well, we watching all these basketball rants and shit. Here in a minute, I'm gonna start looking at some stats and things like that. We gonna do a little parlay. Hey. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all got any picks y'all wanna share, go ahead and drop them in. At the end of the day, it's gambling, so ain't nobody listening to you as if you a guru. I hope that's right. No, that's not right. I'm planning. I'm not gonna say that. Let me not say that. I don't like putting dates to anything because life can be so unpredictable. At least right now. I would like to go to Vegas soon and do a little blackjack run. Kind of bounce around the casino, see what they hitting on. It would be my first time. You know what I'm saying? Go out there, slide around, count the little cards or whatever. I watched that guy on YouTube that always talk about how the casinos be banning him and shit like that because he wins so much. Oh, you know that's gonna be the first thing that I do. I'm gonna need two things. Bud and food. Fremont. That's a casino? Let me look up Fremont. Oh, Fremont, California? Or let me see. Fremont in Vegas. I might be tripping. Fremont Street is a pedestrian. Let me share for anyone else that's not equipped on Vegas. I'm gonna zoom in so y'all can read. All right, Fremont Street is a pedestrian mall in downtown Las Vegas, known as the heart of the city and home to the Fremont Street experience. It is famous for its canopy of millions of LED lights called Viva Visions, free live entertainment, vintage casinos, and iconic neon signs like Vegas Vic. The area blends old school Vegas charm with modern attractions and is a popular destination for visitors. All right, let's look at some pictures. This is really nice. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Is it millions of LED lights? What did I read? What did I read? Because this is insane. The fact that the picture on this will forever bother me, people. I'm going to write to Google and file a formal complaint. The pictures on the side should be big as hell, not smaller than the picture I'm clicking on. All right. Yeah, nah, this is crazy. And then so I'm imagining like these are different bars, these are different casinos, obviously. Fort Queens, Fremont Casino. I don't know what that is, but yeah. All right, that's a bit. That's a bit. That's a bit. I don't want to lose no money, but you know, again, your boy going to win. I'm gonna see if I can remember my Bovada password, and I might do some blackjack practice with y'all here live on the chat. Y'all can tell me hit, stay, no, don't bet anymore. You know what I'm saying? I gotta remember my password. Let me see, y'all. Give me 1 second to find my boom. Here we go. We should be in there. All right. Oh, that's not it. Matter of fact, you know what? Anyway, as I'm loading this up, cause like I say, I've been wanting to get back on the blackjack tables for a minute, for one, but two, also, I think it'd be cool to do it on the stream. I ain't Drake or nobody. I ain't gonna be betting no thousands of dollars, but you know, a little $5 here, $25 there, $150. You know what I'm saying? After you build the bank up, you know what I mean? That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. If you do any kind of card gambling, blackjack, poker, anything like that, what's some of the most money you've won? First time I played blackjack online, I won $5,000. Didn't realize it was real money. Like I thought that, you know, and yeah, played through that shit. I was an idiot. So I need my ass beat, actually. Which is funny. I think since then, you know, the highest I've been up was like 12 one time. And then I started wilding. I was playing like $1,500 hands, three hands at the table. You know what I mean? I mean, retarded. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no way around it. Yeah, I can't remember my password. So in the meantime, in between time, let's get back to where we was at. Some of my favorite TikToks to find are like the lore information. That's why I feel like that's why I was so gullible to that Rudy who was it? Rudy whomever. I feel like that's why I was so gullible to that info, because when you know when you see those TikToks that's like, oh, this is what happened well beforehand, like this dude here, Zevi, he be putting niggas on like all kinds of shit. he can be he what they say, acquired taste, I guess. Let's see if we can find something that we might not have known about, you know what I mean? That we can do a little deep digging on. We not touching nothing Kendrick, Drake, none of that, you know what I mean? I don't want to do Love Island. All right, let's see what he talking about here.
Jolo, the scammer who was hunted down by agencies all over the world because he stole $5 billion. But the most interesting part of the story is how he used the money. He basically used it to become the most popular man in the world. But to understand all that, first you gotta understand that Joe Lo had a problem. Back when he was young in Malaysia, that boy had paper. He said, "Mommy, Daddy, we rich?" They said, "Yo, son. So rich, we sending you to school in England." They sent him to school in England with other rich kids around his age. But these kids were a different kind of rich. Like the kids of billionaires, prime ministers. They said, "Joe Lo." And Joe said, "Huh?" They said, "Why you only got $1,000 for your lunch? Are you most people in this situation would do?" He capped. He said, no, this money is so I can stand on it. Stand on my money, I look taller. Y'all see my new car? Joe spent every cent that his parents sent him to look rich, buying cars, throwing parties. At a certain point, his parents couldn't keep up. So Joe had to start scamming, but in like small ways. If he couldn't pay for a party venue, he just wouldn't pay it for months until they was calling him and say, "Yo, Joe, give us our cash." He like, "No, it's coming, it's coming." His friend said, "Joe, who you talking to?" He said, "I was talking to my dad." I said, "My new yacht, it's coming, it's coming." So people started thinking he was a prince from Malaysia. That's how much money he was spending. And so because everybody thought he was a prince, he starts making connections, namely to the stepson of a high-ranking Malaysian official. His name is Najib, and he's very important to the story. Joe Lo tells him, "Najib, I figured something out." He says, "Through my school connections with some Saudi princes, I found out that a lot of countries in the Middle East have something called a sovereign wealth fund, which basically means taxes go into this fund, and that money is used to invest for the country, so the country could become rich." Najib said, "Those big words sounded good. Let's do it, and you can run it." Joe Lo runs a sovereign wealth fund. It's a hit. Everyone's like, "Yo."
I don't know about y'all, but I'm kind of locked in on this story right now.
Malaysia finna get some stacks. Najib looks great. So great, he becomes the prime minister of Malaysia because he takes all the credit. But Joe Lo let him take all the credit. Joe Lo was just thinking smart because now the prime minister of Malaysia is locked in. He said, "Joe Lo, you can have whatever you need." Joe Lo says, "Yeah, I'm going to take the $1 billion that's in the fund and I'm going to invest it." Prime minister says, "Of course." Joe Lo says, "All right, but by invest, I mean invest $700 million in my own pocket and $300 million in other places." The prime minister said, "You say something?" Joe Lo said, "Oh, I thought you left." Nothing. So Joe Lo.
Now I will say that his storytelling needs. It just comes off a little. I don't know. Sometimes.
Just steals $700 million. He gives the prime minister some money just in case he asks some questions. And then it was on and popping. That boy starts throwing party after party. Celebrities like, "Who that?" He said, "It's me, Joe Lo. Y'all trying to hang out?" Celebrity said, "No, we don't know you." He said, "Y'all want some money?" They said, "Yup, let's party." Usher takes some dollars. He said, Luda takes some dollars. Busta takes some dollars. Paris Hilton, "Ooh, I can't keep him off me, but I already got a girl. Her name Miranda Kerr. I bought her $8 million in jewelry." Leonardo DiCaprio said, "Hey, Joe, can I have some money?" Joe said, "How much you need?" Leo said, $100 million. Joe said, Leo said, $100 million. I'm shooting a movie. So Joe had an idea. He said, "I'm making all this capital. People start asking questions. So I gotta start making money in legit ways." So he starts investing in movie companies, and he gives Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese $100 million to shoot The Wolf of Wall Street.
See?
Leonardo DiCaprio even personally.
Now I didn't know we were going down this road, but here we go with the little background for Wolf of Wall Street. Let's get it.
Thanks Joe after he wins a Golden Globe Award for the movie. Joe said, "This is the happiest moment of my life." Here's where it starts to get wicked. That boy was popping bottles. He was a mystery to the world. Nobody knew where he came from, but everybody knew he had a lot of money. But he was running out fast. So what did he do? Well, he went back to the fund and steals $4 billion from Malaysia's sovereign wealth fund. These are Malaysian tax dollars. And he does it with the help of Goldman Sachs, one of America's most popular banking investment firms. But since he's taking so much money from Malaysians, the Malaysian citizens aren't seeing the money. So they said, "Yo, where's the money?" Najib, the prime minister, said, "Where's Joe?" They said, "He partying with the Kardashians."
If you got $5 billion missing from your sovereign fund, this picture should never exist. This is a picture you never. This is how you be associated with everything.
He just bought Kim Kardashian a Ferrari for her birthday.
That boy was taking that money.
Which is basically like the FBI for the world, comes in and says, "Najib, what's going on?" Najib said, "Nothing." But suddenly somebody who worked for the fund couldn't take all the stealing. So they emailed everything that Najib and Joe Lo were doing to the people. The Malaysian people
Wow.
were outraged. Najib had the audacity to try to run again. They said, yeah, run from prison. You're going to jail. Police seized $300 million in drip, fashion, jewelry from this dude. But now it's time for the big one. Where's Joe Low? Joe Low was gone. And that's what makes this story so incredible. Joe Low gets away, but he does it cleverly. Listen closely. If he's in Malaysia, he's going to jail. So he leaves Malaysia. If he's in America, he's in trouble. Now, step 2, deal with America. Because wherever you are in the world, Americans are all about their paper and they will find you. So he lets America take like all his assets, which is like $100 million. They're like, okay, we want some more paper though. So he gives Americans like $1 billion saying, oh, my bad. And now you know the American government does not care. But to still look good, they still say, okay, he's still a criminal, wanted on like other charges. But we're just not going to go looking for him. The Goldman Sachs guy, who I believe was the CEO of Goldman Sachs, jail, and Joe Low runs away to China. Everybody said, China? China said, we don't know what y'all talking about because it's embarrassing to protect a fugitive of his caliber. They said, well. But it's reported that he's sliding some government officials in China some dollars. And well, that kind of sucks for the people of Malaysia because he still has hundreds of millions of dollars of their money. And he got away. Meet
Damn.
Joe, the scammer who was...
Hey, we ain't realize he got away, y'all. Oh, I didn't share y'all the screen. I've been watching this by myself the entire time. I might need my ass beat. I don't know if y'all even, because I probably was looking silly the entire time this nigga was talking. And y'all needed the pictures and everything. Damn. Well, on to the next. Let's see what he got to say about Prince.
See, Warner Brothers Studios owned Prince, but they didn't own the artist formerly known as Prince. Listen closely. Prince changed his name to this. I can't pronounce the name because it literally has no pronunciation. It's just a symbol. So the media named him the artist formerly known as Prince. Now, Warner Brothers Studios had a problem because not only did they own all his music, but they owned his name. But that wasn't his name anymore. Every time Warner Brothers Studios would say something like, oh, Prince is going to be here, Prince is going to show up, everyone's like, what are you talking about? There's no such thing as Prince. You mean the artist formerly known as Prince? Record labels could not say that because they didn't own the new symbol name. Now that made Warner Brothers Studios hot. So they like, Prince, you still owe us some music. Look at the contract. He did indeed owe them a few albums, but in Prince's petty nature, he starts releasing albums very fast, but very poorly. Everyone's like, oh, your music trash. Well, that's because he wasn't taking his time and just throwing them out so he can get out of his contract. They said, hey, look again. Yeah, it turns out Warner Brothers Studios had another clause in their contract. They still owned him for a set period of time, so he could not release any song without their say-so, which was like for another few years. Prince was like, okay. Warner Brothers like, what? He's like, yeah, all right, I'm fine with it. They said, no, you're not. You can't release music to your fans. He said, as long as you're not getting any money, I'm okay with anything. They said, whoa, you big petty. And petty he was, because as soon as his contract ended, he changed his name back to Prince. So he's not the artist formerly known as Prince. He's the artist formerly known as the artist formerly known as Prince, and now he's Prince again. See, Warner Brothers Studios owned Prince, but they didn't own the...
See, Prince, when they was doing all of that, Prince probably clicked his heels 3 times and said, it's done. I'll never release another song for you. I'm going to make pancakes. I don't know why Chappelle got niggas believing that's all that nigga be eating. But anytime I think of Prince, I think of pancakes for sure. The man who stole 5,000 trains.
People who killed celebrities react to their jail sentence.
What's going on? Because I didn't click that at all. The man who stole 5,000.
People who killed celebrities react to their jail sentence.
How did we end up here? Chat, do y'all see that I'm clicking this video? And then this video shows up?
People who killed
we must have to watch it.
To their jail sentence. Eric Holder Jr. murdered Nipsey Hussle.
It would be 50 years to life. The total sentence would be
60 years to life in prison.
His reaction.
The court would also recommend.
Yeah, I don't even like watching these kind of videos. I'm gonna be honest. We not watching it. Yeah, why? See, I told y'all TikTok be on some other shit. The video that we forced to watch is way down here.
Celebrities react to their jail sentence.
Let me just see this.
Dude is
People who killed.
Here we go.
Hey, you got anything you love so much that you do anything for it? If you said yes, then you're probably like Darius. See, Darius loved trains so much that he went to jail 32 times for stealing them. Maybe you're not like Darius, but not many people are, because you see, Darius had a problem. While he was growing up, he didn't make many friends and he was bullied. They said, Darius, you're weird. Darius said, no, I'm not weird. I just got Asperger's syndrome. See, basically, a bully slides in and says, hold on now, Darius, you're using one too many big words. You think you're better than me? The bully grabs a pair of scissors and pokes Darius really hard. And it's because of this Darius starts skipping school and hanging out by the New York subways because, again, he loved trains. The train workers start to notice him, so they call him over. They say, hey, old boy, come here. You like trains? Darius said, is the A line the longest line in the New York subway system? They said, kid, this is my 9 to 5. I don't know. He said, I memorized the entire map. Yes. So the workers start allowing him to hop on the train with them. They start showing him how the train works. One of the workers said, look, he's just a kid. He's not going to remember all this. Darius said, start, stop, reverse. It's 102, so we should be headed to Queens anytime soon, right? And the workers said, oh. Darius now knows how to operate a train. So one day, one of the workers hits Darius up. He said, look, I got a little side piece I'm trying to see. Darius, I just need you to go for like 6 stops on my train and you good. Darius said, bet. Darius.
Man, you've been training your whole life to drive a train, and the nigga say, hey, I want some pussy. And this is how your criminal career starts?
Pulls up. He starts driving the train. Passengers coming in and out. One of the passengers walks in and goes, hello, 911. There's a child operating a train. The police said, hey, yo, is everybody okay? Dude said, actually, yeah, he's very knowledgeable. Excuse me, how do I get to Harlem? Yeah, he just gave me some info right now. Very cool dude. Yeah, y'all coming though? They said, yeah, we pulling up. The police pull up. They said, hands behind your back. The passenger said, hold on now. This is the first time we've been on time. Darius drove the trains immaculately. The police said, don't worry. He's not 18 yet, so we're not taking him to jail. We're taking him to prison because at the same time, he is black, so we will be locking him up, yes. But Darius loved trains and really the transit system so much. While he was in jail, he asked the police if he can drive one of their buses. The police said no, because technically you're a felon. And since Darius was now considered a felon, that means he could never be hired as a transit worker, which brings me back to my first question.
Damn.
You ever love something so much that you do anything for it? Well, here's where things start to get wicked. Because Darius's answer was absolutely. He starts driving trains immaculately for free. Whenever somebody would call out sick, he would find out what train they were supposed to drive and he would cover for them. But he would do this without permission, so anytime he did get caught, they arrested him. At this point in his 20s, he was arrested about 20 times. And he was doing time, a few years here, a few years there. Every time he got out, he would go right back to the trains. At one point, he even got married, but his wife thought he was cheating on her because he was with them trains so long. She said, you cheating on me? He said, absolutely, with the trains. Those were his words in the interview. He said, I was basically cheating with the trains. I loved them more. He got a divorce. This man knew so much about trains that after 9/11, the Department of Homeland Security went to him so they can understand how to protect the railways better. After he gave them all the information, they said, appreciate you, brought him back to jail. Now, sadly, Darius spent about half of his life in prison. With the final 32nd time, he has been admitted to a psychiatric hospital indefinitely. And here's the worst part. The courts considered him dangerously mentally ill. So they locked him up with violent offenders. The psychiatrist that the courts called in said, don't do that. That is not a recommendation. He should be allowed some freedom. He is not dangerous. The court said, yes, we called you guys in, but we wanted you to agree with us, so we're not taking your opinion. He's dangerous. Lock
Yeah.
him up. And well, Darius has been locked away in a type 1 facility, meaning he's considered very dangerous, for about 7 years now. Both of the court psychiatrists recommended he be in a type 3 facility, meaning he is allowed some freedoms. He's not considered dangerous. Now, regardless, if you think this is unfair, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to at least speak about this. Tell a friend about Darius. Share.
That's a crazy story.
So who's this new mayor of New York, Zoran?
That's a crazy story. That's an insane story. It's actually pretty sad. We need a happy story before we, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if there is a happy story in media, actually. Like niggas don't, let's search if there's a happy story. Happy story. Let's see. Let's see what we find. Boom. I actually love these guys.
Happiness story. Oh, which one? You remember when the kid goes, there's a man drowning, and he just prays, God, please save me, because he's drowning. And a boat comes by and goes, hey, do you need help? And the guy goes, no, God's gonna save me. I'm okay. And another boat comes by, like maybe 5 hours later. Hey, you need help? He's still trying to drown. And I'm like, nah, I'm okay. God's gonna save me.
Yeah.
Another person, nah, it's okay. God's gonna save me.
I seen this on TikTok actually.
And he drowned.
Yeah.
Then he goes up to heaven, and he asks God, God, how come you didn't save me? He goes, yo, I sent you 3 boats, fam.
Oh, really? Wait, I didn't know that part. No, he didn't. No, he said. No, your delivery was so perfect.
I wish that, I don't know if this is their actual podcast, but let's go to their page because they actually have some good like conspiracies and shit. Hey, we struck for gold. Let's see what we get.
This is live news. Take this in. So there was a dad, right? And his son went missing for 11 days.
Damn.
Right? So they were on CNN, live news. And this is the biggest plot twist because the reporter, she was like, oh, Justin, we found your son. And he's like, wait, what?
Mr. Bothell,
You know, like when men try to lie?
Yeah.
Wait, they're not supposed to find him. And then the reporter hit her with the craziest part. He's like,
alive
he was actually in your basement.
What?
Wait.
No, he was still living. But the whole thing was like, I think the dad trapped him downstairs.
God.
In his, yeah. So the reporter was like, anything to say, mister? And
Oh
he's
my
like,
God.
It's the funniest fucking.
I don't know if I remember this.
That your son has been found in your basement, sir.
Look.
Mr. Bothell.
Nah, let's look this up. Let's look this up. He had locked his son away.
It was a wild twist in a local case that was seen in front of a national audience.
What the
How
hell?
could your son be alive in your basement?
Now Charlie Bothell is fighting back against TV personality Nancy Grace. Good to have you with us for Local 4 News at 6. The name Charlie Bothell has become a bit of a household name.
Here, this is one of his court appearances. And, you know, he faced torture charges with his son, also child abuse charges, lost his job as a registered nurse, also separated from his wife, apparently living with family in West Bloomfield. But then there is this lawsuit filed today against Nancy Grace.
Your son has been found in your basement.
July 2014, while Detroit police and the FBI furiously searched for then 12-year-old Charlie Bothell V. Charlie IV makes his legendary appearance on the Nancy Grace Show.
I have no idea.
As uncomfortable as that is to watch, Charlie says his brush with Nancy Grace ruined his life, so he's suing her, looking for a payback. The complaint says, quote, the defendant's broadcast to the world false information about the plaintiff, evidence and allegations against him, while accusing him of the most heinous possible crime, long-standing torture of his minor child, Charlie Bothell V. Her saying things like, quote, that there were markings all over Charlie Bothell V's body that correspond to a particular PVC pipe used by Mr. Bothell IV to beat.
Man, did he actually do the shit? Was he kidnapping, bruh? Kidnapping his son? Yeah, he was imprisoned. Rother pleaded guilty to 4th-degree child abuse in exchange for removal of the 2nd-degree child abuse charges. Prosecutors revealed Bothell V was very thin and had marks on his body from the abuse when he was found after being reported missing. Bothell V testified that he was kept home from school and forced to engage in rigorous exercise routines daily by his parents, in addition to his allegations of being beaten. That is crazy. So the wife was in on it too. Bartha reportedly accepted a plea deal earlier as well, but the details of his plea were not made public. Wow. Damn, but it says here that it was dismissed. Okay, so that it must be because down here that the record would be cleared after 6 months. Nah, that's a crazy story.
What?
That was a crazy story. Let's see what we got next. Power Rangers theory.
Power Rangers, by the way.
What's up?
That everybody that was on that actually acted on Power Rangers, like
they got cursed?
Yeah, the whole thing was cursed.
Really?
So the main Red Power Ranger, he actually killed someone with a samurai in his apartment.
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then there was another live
And his weapon was a sword.
Was a sword. Yeah. Ricardo Medina, the red one, he pulled up with a samurai. Oh my god. Jason Frank ended his own life. He played Tommy. Yeah. And then the other Red Ranger ended up abusing his wife.
Damn.
Yeah. So everyone, fam.
Damn.
Everyone. Oh, the boy that actually was the extra.
Yeah.
He lured a couple on.
Where was that on YouTube? Nah. And you say which one? Duke stats. The lacrosse case? Oh, whoa. Hey man, I hope this ain't the one that you was talking about. A great case?
I know that there are witnesses that are ultimately going to come forward and name the 3 men in the bathroom with this girl. So, Clark Goldband, what are the stats?
Well, Nancy, the stats are hard to know right now because Duke no longer in the league. Hofstra, number 2 ranked Hofstra.
Whoa, what the hell?
Surging ahead of Sacred Heart last night, 19-10.
Clark, I don't mean the athletic stats. I mean the rape stats. What would that have to do with this case?
Oh,
I'm sorry, Nancy, I misunderstood, but we do have the rape stats.
Did they make a joke? Was that a joke? Doug, that's crazy. That's crazy.
I know that there are witnesses that are ultimately going to come forward and name the 3 men in the bathroom with this girl. So Clark Goldband, what are the stats?
Well, Nancy, the stats are hard to know right now because Duke no longer in the league. Hofstra, number 2 ranked Hofstra, surging ahead of Sacred Heart last night.
Nancy Grace ain't never gave a fuck. That's insane.
To a yacht and killed them. So everyone just did some crazy shit.
What the freak? What's wrong with Power Rangers though? Like,
maybe they like took their role too serious, fam.
but the role is like saving people.
Wait, there was actually they were tired of that shit. Wait, I can. That's bad. That's I'm okay.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna piggyback off of this. Now, we all know that the fighting scenes are actually done in Japan. What if it was like a curse because they were still in the swag? Like, hey, this sword that we got, our sword means something. These monsters that we fighting, these are kaiju. You know what I'm saying?
Biggest thing on the news right now, also a recession indicator. The Starbucks Barista Cup.
What?
Oh, this is the new Labubu, fam. Oh, you don't know. So Starbucks just came out with like it's like, you know, like the honey bear.
Yeah.
So it's like that, except it's a bear with a Starbucks like hat on it and the straw that goes out like this.
Okay.
Right? So this is my theory. This is a whole social experiment that Starbucks did just to expose like this whole recession, because all we can look forward to is this $30 luxury cup. Fam, just today, mans were elbowing people in line for it.
Wow.
They were arguing. They were literally sending
How does
threats
this-
to Starbucks because the workers got first dibs and they were lining up for 5 hours.
How does this
Fam, sneakers just for
correlate
this
to a
bare cup.
recession?
Yeah.
You can get this cup on Amazon without the Starbucks branding on Amazon for $15.
It is this recession.
But why does everyone want it? Because it's limited. It looks like luxury. Oh, I have it. This is a collection.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is just a big like social experiment.
Yo, because what's gonna happen, because the Labubu almost platform, or I guess idea is proven, they're just gonna start remixing that shit, bro.
Biggest thing on the
Man, that was some idiotic. You know what? I can only tolerate so much TikTok and shit like that because you got to take it in spurts. You know what I'm saying? When it's actually something good, something worth doing it. We'll go back to this Nancy Grace on the roll with it. Crazy caller. The best phone radio kind of thing would be Ricky Smiley. We got to go there next. Let me see.
It's a cold day in the Nancy Grace studio when Nancy Grace isn't the craziest part of her show. While discussing the murder of a pregnant woman, one caller had a special message for Nancy.
Under the law. Out to the lines, Bonnie in California. Hi, Bonnie.
Hello. Congratulations on your pregnancy and your twins. And I know this is really sad, but it's not going to happen again for you. So.
What?
I'm just saying congratulations.
Congratulations on your twins. I hope you don't forget to close your east-facing bay windows and only Psycho sneaks in and cuts them out of you. Love, really weird caller.
Hey, whatever happened to him? That's Tosh.0, ain't it? Whatever happened to him? I'm trying to see if that's Tosh.0 in the comments. I know he did that show on Fox or whatever. It was the animated show, and that completely tanked. Joel McHale. Okay. Let's see if we can pull up some Ricky Smiley. Why did that say Ricky smiling?
Thank you for calling church. This is Chris.
Yeah, who's y'all pastor?
Who is our winner?
Who's y'all pastor?
This is Church of Chicken.
This ain't the church?
No.
What's your name, baby?
Huh?
What church is this?
This is Church's Chicken. This is a restaurant, man.
Oh, y'all don't have prayer service?
No, this is Church's Chicken, a restaurant, man. You have the wrong churches.
Oh, well, what time is y'all service?
Man, yeah, this is not church. This is not church. This is Church's Chicken.
Well, it say church?
Yeah, it's Church's Chicken.
Well, don't the chicken belong to the church?
No, man.
Well, what time y'all open?
What time we open?
Uh-huh.
We open at 10:30.
This ain't one of his best ones. It might get there. It might get there, but yeah, nah. Ricky Smiley had some classic ones. I wish I could just remember one and be like, boom, there it is. I hate to do this reenactment video, but let's run it.
Afternoon, Patricia.
Yes, is this the senior citizen home?
Yes, it is.
Bingo.
Who did you want to speak with?
Bingo.
Who?
Bingo. B-I-N-G-O.
Bingo?
B-I-N-G-O.
Uh-huh.
And Bingo was his name. There was a thing. Bingo.
Actually, I'm going to take it back. I'm not liking these. Maybe we were fooled to believe that they were good back in the day. Maybe they were good. But we just went double dud. My name Lil Darryl.
He coming out to say his Easter speech, and don't laugh at him because you know he retarded. Y'all give it up one time for Lil Darryl. Give it. My name Lil Darryl. My name Lil Darryl. Leave me alone. My name Lil Darryl. My name Lil Darryl. My name Lil Darryl.
The Lil Darryl
I'm
shit
gonna
was
say
funny.
my speech. Leave me alone. Huh? Okay. I didn't come right here to stay. All I came to say, Happy Easter Day. Ooh.
But I used to think Ricky Smiley was legit retarded because of his
I'm so
Lil
low. He
Darryl
coming out to
character.
say his Easter speech.
Now, Ricky Smiley and next Friday though, or damn, it was Friday after next. My bad. Ricky Smiley and Friday after next though. Funniest scene. The funniest scene is what you doing in my kitchen, eating a big ass sandwich. Here we go. Doctor, what you mean one of the godfathers of gangster rap was out here getting his ass whooped? A bunch. A bunch. Who y'all favorite comedian? Damn, we just got clipped on YouTube, y'all. We'll be back. We'll be back. Hopefully they don't clip me for none of these comedy Jones. You know what I'm saying? But I'm about to pull up some comedy shorts and shit. We just gonna watch a couple jokey jokes.
I get paranoid delusions all the time about going to prison for shit I didn't do. You know? Like white women make me very nervous. And not now, because there's witnesses, but I'm talking about at night, white woman's walking towards me and she could be nervous, you know, oh Jesus. You know, getting that fantasy going, big black guy, hope he doesn't grab me. And I'm thinking the same thing, like, oh Jesus. I hope nobody kills this white lady because I'm gonna get blamed for this shit. I get
like,
paranoid.
Patrice
I wish I never
ain't
traveled for real, because I would like to just never had traveled outside this country, and then I could hate America. And
if you in the chat, drop a like, drop your favorite comedians right motherfucking now.
Be happy, you know what I'm saying? But I traveled, and now it's like I like America. But I still hate. It's weird. I hate it, but it's nowhere better because all I got to really deal with is racist crackers like that, and it's funny because like black people really don't look at white people with like you're the oppressor anymore. It's just something we do. It's just like we like not liking white people, and white people like not liking us. It's like that's just what we do. It's just. Because I'm not going nowhere. And I'll kill a motherfucker he tell me to go, like, back to Africa. But listen, I'm talking to black people. Stop that fucking horse shit, that go back to Africa shit. What the fuck am I going to do in Africa? Besides fighting some war, wearing sweatpants and tuxedo shoes. I wish I never traveled, for real. Now, I found out 5 years ago I was diabetic. So you figure I haven't eaten cookies in 5 years. But it's not the case. I'm walking through the
This is one of my
supermarket
favorite
and I
jokes.
see some white chocolate covered Oreos. And that's death. You understand? That's heroin and coke and everything for me. And you figure I'll walk right by like, what the fuck is this? This is I could die from this. Who put this display here? But it's not, I'm sitting there, I'm shaking, I'm praying to God. I'm praying to God for the strength. I'm wasting a good prayer not to eat cookies. I'm not praying that people in Africa get food. I'm like, oh God, please give me the strength not to eat these cookies. And I'm lactose intolerant, but if I eat these cookies, I gotta have some milk. Now, I found out 5 years...
Patrice was so relatable. All of Patrice jokes, so relatable. Bernie Mac was a hell of a storyteller for me. But now we got to run through some of his.
Can't fire a black person? How can you fire a black person? It's going to be some shit, ain't it? It ain't never a good time to fire a black man. There's always going to be some controversy. If you fire him in the morning, he got a problem with it. If you come walking in, hey, Bernie, before you punch in, can I talk to you? Yeah, what's the problem? We won't need you anymore. You let me come all the way down here for this bullshit, to tell me this bullshit? If you fire him at the end of the day, it's a goddamn problem. Bernie, can you come off it? Yeah, what's the problem? We don't need you no more. You let me work all motherfucking day, you gonna tell me? Can't fire a black person? My little nephew came in the house the other day, me and my brother, we
Let's start rating these jokes.
Can't fire a black person? How can you fire a black person? It's gonna be some shit, ain't it? It ain't never a good time to fire a black man. There's always gonna be some controversy. If you fire him in the morning, he got a problem with it. If you come walking in, hey, Bernie, before you punch in, can I talk to you? Yeah, what's the problem? We won't need you anymore. You let me come all the way down here for this bullshit, to tell me this bullshit? If you fire him at the end of the day, it's a goddamn problem. Bernie, can you come off it? Yeah, what's the problem? We don't need you no more. You let me work all motherfucking day, you gonna tell me?
All right, so I'm going to give it a 7. low hanging fruit because it's a very easy, very relatable subject. And at that time, especially, you know what I mean? That was niggas' reaction to everything. But, because they got to call you on your house phone back then. So that's even crazier, right? You got to pray you catch a nigga before you leave his house to fire him. But low hanging fruit and a 7 because it does work well. I think anybody could steal that joke and like you could go to work tomorrow and tell that and get a laugh. You know what I'm saying?
My little nephew came in the house the other day. Me and my brother, we were playing pool. He came in. He said, "Hey, Daddy, what's the difference between a hypothetical question and a realistic question?" Well, you know, my brother, he kind of stupid too, you know. Hypothetical. They basically mean the same, but sometimes they be different, you know. Is that, for example, go upstairs and ask your mother, will she make love to the mailman for $250,000? My nephew ran upstairs, came back 10 minutes later. He said, "Daddy, Mama said she'll fuck the mailman, the milkman, and any other man for $250,000. He said, "Well, I see." He said, "Well, son, go downstairs and ask your sister, will she make love to the next door neighbor for $250,000? He ran downstairs, came back 15 minutes later, and said, "Father, sister said she'll fuck the next door neighbor, the neighborhood, and the next block for $250,000. My brother looked at me, I looked at him. I said, "Tell him, man, tell him." He said, "Let me tell you something. Son, hypothetically speaking, we should have $500,000. He said, "But realistically speaking, son, we living with 2 hoes." My little nephew came in the
Nah,
house.
see, that's a 10. Delivery, cadence, like the pacing, laugh breaks, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Amazing. That's a 10 right there. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. And that's another favorite joke, right? Let's see what he got next.
No, fuck believe. I was in Chicago, I did a show for Cook County Jail. And you know, over 40% of the brothers in jail for nothing. And they had a little survey, a little panel thing. We got to ask the inmates questions, you know. So I asked the inmate, I said, "Hey, my brother, what you in for?" He said, "Nothing." Brothers got this thing about being a punk. What is a punk? I never did understand that for the sake of my life. He said, "Nothing." That's how long you in for? He said, "Ever." Now, you know, it's a long time. You take the 4 off that motherfucker. I said, "Man," I said, "So what you in for?" I ain't no punk. I didn't tell on my boy. I said, "What, you in jail for another motherfucker?" "No, you ain't no punk. You a new fool. Cause I'd be damned if I serve time for any of you motherfuckers. I'll be in court just like this. Judge be like, "Who are you?" I be like, "Punk." Yana, he killed that motherfucker. Shot him in the head 4 times, kicked him in the face. I tried to call you, but the line was busy. I'm burning back, I'm out of here.
Energy carried that one. 6 for me, though. That was a 6.
White women ain't scared of shit. You can tell a white woman the devil's in there. Well, I want to talk to him. Go on in there, bitch, if you want to talk to him. Sit on his hot ass lap. The Mexicans get pulled over and got no license, registration, or nothing. License, registration, yes. What the fuck is yes? Did you hear what the fuck I just said? Yes. Do you have license registration? Yes. Do you understand English? Yes. Are you fucking with me? Yes.
White Caps is so much funnier in movies. Davis, what's good, my brother? White Caps is so much funnier in movies. Gotta go with a classic.
to sing and get famous.
Eddie Murphy a hell of a talent. Period. Man, my father told me this joke, the bear and the rabbit.
Here's a joke that you can tell down at school when school starts. A bear and a rabbit are taking a shit in the woods. And the bear turns to the rabbit and says, "Excuse me, do you have problems with shit sticking to your fur?" And the rabbit says, "No." So the bear wiped his ass with the rabbit.
Man, that joke, I don't know if Eddie Murphy created it, but I do know people get that joke tattooed, which is wild to me. Damn, they got the whole Delirious up. Yo, if you haven't seen Delirious and you don't know Eddie Murphy's stand-up run, take some time. Take some time. Was it Delirious when he... Yeah, it's Delirious when he tells the story of his uncle in the barbecue. Let's see some... Matter of fact, Amp always tells me that I watched SNL when it got ass. So we're going to have to pull up some...
racial prejudice.
Eddie Murphy's SNL when it came out. But this is shit that you would have to sit down and watch. I think that's the thing about SNL for me, as to why I never really got big into it, especially until later. You got to sit down and watch that. You got to sit down and be tapped into that. And I'm not. I want to get in that. You know what I'm saying? Like a fart. I might linger for a minute. And then I'm out of there. Yeah. Hey, real quick, man. Special shout out to Wendy's holding niggas down with the biggie deals. That little, fries, nuggets, burger is essentially like a Happy Meal with everything included. But it's a great snack. Like that's a great midday. Let me recharge. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to break the back. You don't want to eat nothing. Well, fast food ain't all that heavy. Not Wendy's. It can be, but not no junior bacon cheeseburger. SNL is important to catch at a young age. It might have been back in the day. I don't know about today. I don't know about today. Like I say, man, Davis, you in the chat, man, you engaging. Who's some of your favorite comedians? You seem like a Louis C.K. kind of guy. Let me see what Louis C.K. got. We're gonna see where this clip goes.
I was born in 1967, and so I grew up in the 70s. So I'm not racist. However, I do have mild racism. It's the best I could do coming out of the 70s, because that was a very racist decade. People said racist things all the time, and nobody got offended. The only time somebody got offended if you said something racist in the 70s is when they would then say, like, hey, you interrupted me. I was saying something racist. Why did you? But
I feel like,
all right,
this is just me being honest. I'm going to say this real quick. White people make jokes about being racist to cover up that, hey, I do this. You know what I mean? I dabble. It's cool with me.
And it's weird what I do.
Somebody asked me once if it takes
Stereotypes build the
nobody
best
asked me, but I
jokes.
just want to talk about this. If it takes, it does take confidence to do this. It takes a not a general confidence, but a specific kind. You know, there's lots of kinds of confidence. There's personal confidence. I don't have much of that. Personal confidence is like a man wearing white pants. That takes, you know, tremendous confidence and optimism, really. To leave the house in white pants like it's gonna be a great day. It's gonna be no puddles or pizza, nothing.
Nah, I would have laughed at that. No puddles of pizza. That's actually funny. Your hands get really greasy on pizza. All right, so David said his favorite comedians was Dane Cook growing up, Chappelle and Patrice O'Neal in the later days. Just looking at these Dane Cook stills right now. Let's see what we get. I said it, so we're
That's
gonna
right,
watch
clap,
it.
because that's you. Everybody is a little bit racist. You may not even know this about yourself, but when you get a little bit hungry, you get a little bit racist. Let's give you an example. Let's put you in a line. Let's say that line is not moving. You just want to place your order. You just want to get up to the front, place that order. Your stomach's kind of gurgling a little bit. You didn't even realize that you're about to get a little bit racist. Because you're standing there and you're wondering, and then one of your friends finally comes up while you're looking, taps you on the shoulder and goes, hey, what's going on? You turn, this black dude's taking forever.
All right.
Won't take off his Beats by Dre. He's just bopping around up there. He's not ordering breakdancing or some shit. That's right.
That's actually funny. I would have went in a different direction, but I understand his direction. That was funny though. That was funny. Let's see.
Why were you upset about it? You were in a bad mood and he proposed even though you were in a bad mood? I think that's a stand-up guy. If he's like, I know she's not feeling so great, maybe if I propose, it'll make her feel better because I love her a lot. And instead you're harping on him. You know? Maybe it's the time to look inward and realize you're the problem.
I thought we were about to get some jokes. He was just scolding someone. Let's see if we can get one more good one out of him.
I say God bless you, by the way, when someone sneezes. I don't say bless you. I don't say that because I'm not the Lord. I can't do that. I'm just a messenger for big guns upstairs, you know what I'm saying?
Big guns.
And I never go with Gesundheit. I don't know who even says that. If I say Gesundheit, I feel like I'm honoring Hitler. Like I should be like, Gesundheit! I end up on the History Channel because the guy sneezed. God bless you. This is what the guy comes back with, okay? Here's where it starts to get out of control. Guy looks at me and very condescending, he goes, yeah, I'm an atheist. Yeah, what a jerk, right? I'm trying to be polite. I don't know you're an atheist, right? And even if I did, what am I supposed to say when an atheist sneezes? When you die, nothing happens.
You get a chuckle for that one.
I say God bless you, by the way.
You get a chuckle for that one. David said his favorite comedian currently is John Mulaney. You watch any Kill Tony? You rock with Kill Tony, Davis? I started doing drugs when I was 14. Let's see where this goes.
I started doing drugs when I was 14 with my two best friends, John and John. They're not me, they're other people. One time when we were 16, me, John, and John, we were in a parking lot at night, and we were smoking a joint. We were getting high, and then a police car pulled in out of nowhere, like, ow, ow. We went, shit. And we threw the joint we had down a sewer, and we got rid of all of our weed. But they still called us over and made us put our hands on the patrol car. They're like, line up and put your hands on the hood. The police officer walks up to John O'Brien first, and he starts to give him a pat down. And he goes, what's your name? He goes, John. Then he goes to John McNulty. Starts to give him a pat down. He goes, what's your name? He goes, John. Then he got to me. Before he gave me a pat down, he leaned in and whispered in my ear, your name better fucking not be John. They call me Baby J out on these streets. I started doing drugs when I was 14 with my two best friends.
Let's see, crashing out from cocaine. We'll see where this takes us.
I am sitting there in an awful chair, crashing from cocaine. No one will let me go to the bathroom to freshen up. And the funniest people in the world are staring at me, refusing to do jokes. Fred Armisen was serious. He didn't do a character or a voice. He was just like, hey, John, I'm really worried about everything that you're going through. And I was like, next. My plan was to destabilize the leader lady. If I could get the others to question her authority, I thought the whole thing would fall apart like a house of cards. I was hoping eventually they'd be like, I don't know, the haircut, the confidence, maybe we
My dad passed away from COPD, right? For those who do not know what COPD is, it's like an elevated version of asthma. My dad was on oxygen. He had the tube hooked up to his nose, oxygen tank in the corner. You go over his house, this is all you saw. He was an old man that couldn't breathe to talk shit all day. That's all he did. I told the bitch, don't come over here. My dad thought everybody had COVID. Don't let that bitch in here with COVID. It's all on the hands. Look at the hands. My friends would fuck with him just to get a reaction out of him. My friend Wayne said, Spoon, I'll come over there and whoop your ass, knock that oxygen tank over. My dad got mad. He said, bitch, say something else. I turned this tank up 20%, give myself a boost. He started fucking with the tank.
I know not everyone is a Kevin Hart fan, but Kevin Hart is hilarious to me when it comes to stand-up. Kevin Hart is hilarious when it comes to stand-up. He can deliver a fucking joke. I think that's what a lot of comedians struggle with is the delivery, like the pacing and shit like that. You know what I mean? He has great fluctuations in his tone, shit like that. But yo, his like timing for jokes.
20 seconds, start the clock right now. I'll fuck your ass up. My dad had good qualities too. My dad is by far one of the best nickname givers on the planet. I got an uncle. My uncle had a stroke. His whole left side is shut down. His whole left side is dead. Can't move it. My dad called him right foot. This is a true story. It's not.
Now, you can see, like, when he wants you to laugh at something, if they would have laughed a little sooner, he would have kind of eased off. You know what I'm saying? But he wanted them to laugh at that, so he leaned in. My dad called him dead foot.
I said, Dad, why you call him right foot? He said, you ever seen moves left? No. All right. There it is. Call my uncle right foot. He get excited. Right foot, what it is? Hey, you already know what the fuck going on, goddamn. I was turn into a human typewriter. Goddamn. I got an aunt. He calls my aunt Wings. Wings. She got that stuff under her arm. You know that stuff that women can't get rid of, that little piece? You know what I'm talking about, that piece that be up under there? One day she was in the kitchen going off. Tired of y'all coming over here, not closing the doors, eating up all the food. It was making a bunch of noise. Pat, pat, pat.
I don't know if we're gonna get clipped. I might need to stop playing these stand-ups, huh? What y'all think? YouTube might clip us again. Thankfully, Twitter don't be on that bullshit. I might need to just go live on Twitter one day. Cam Patterson is funny to me, but not always. Sometimes the jokes don't land. I think it's hard to play the ignorant character around the clock.
I like immigrants. Y'all see how fast our claps changed? Y'all didn't like that at all. Don't you see that, Cam?
I like them. I like them a lot. If you leave your country to come here for a better life, I think that's cool. It don't bother me. It don't really bother me at all. I don't even care if you don't speak English. It doesn't bother me until it does. Now, I was in Walmart a couple days ago, and I was looking for candles. I seen a lady working at Walmart, and I said, "How you doing, ma'am? I would like to find these candles." And she went, "Me no speak no English." That's how I do the accent. Y'all, right? Me no speak English. And I said, "Oh, that's okay." And then she went, "Say it into my phone." Now, y'all don't know what the I'm saying right now anyway. So, you know, Siri has no idea what the I say anytime. So I went candles, and the phone went, "What?" And I went candles, and the phone went, "What?" So she took the phone back and was like, "Just spell it." And then I just went, "God damn it. How do we get here?"
See?
Before I started doing comedy, I was like a real deal dope boy. You know what I'm saying? That's all I did, like, every day. I used to hang out with one of my best friends, and he would be with me every day. And all we would do was just sell drugs all the time, and that's it. And then one day he was like, "Bro, you so funny. You should try stand-up comedy." I was like, "Nah, nigga, that's gay." That's what I said. Like, that's gay as hell. And then he was like, "Nah, bro, you so funny. You probably, like, blow up and never talk to a nigga again. That's how funny you could be." 2 years later, we were still doing the same shit we were doing, and I decided, like, you know what, bro, I'm gonna do stand-up. And he worked with me every day. Every single day for the first 3 months, he was that was my rock, that was my best friend. And a couple weeks ago, I did the biggest video I ever did in my life with Tony. And I had him on FaceTime the whole time. He saw the whole show. And when I got off stage, he was crying. You know what I'm saying? He was so proud of me. And then I started crying because I knew I was never gonna talk to that nigga again. Before I started doing comedy, I was like a real
Great joke. Great joke. David said Kevin Hart isn't the actor he wants to be. That's why stand-up suits him best. I can respect that, but I think that Kevin Hart is extremely funny in movies, in some movies, like Paper Soldiers. Have you seen that, Davis? Hilarious. He was hilarious. Let me pull up Kevin Hart's movie catalog and see. Now see where to me where Kevin Hart messed up was doing shit like these. Jumanji, Central Intelligence, Ride Along. Like, they make him seem like, and he has so many of them, right? I really liked The Man from Toronto. I enjoyed that movie. He played a buffoon, but he's almost a character in a lot of these movies. I never seen Lift, but it does look kind of serious. Not serious, but looks like he might be doing some non-charades acting. Hilarious and 40-Year-Old Virgin. Hilarious and 40-Year-Old Virgin. I don't remember Borderlands like that. I gotta go back and watch that one. Yeah, like I say, Paper Soldiers is a good one. What else? This is the end. I mean, he can be funny in movies, but I just think that a lot of what he's chosen hasn't really played well into his strong suits. Like I say, they make him a character. Like, he's hilarious. Soul Plane, come on now. This movie should not have been as good as it was. Soul Plane shouldn't have been nearly. I didn't know it was on Tubi. Shout out to Tubi, man. Shout out to Fox. I say shout out to Tubi because they got legit classics on there. They got Netflix shows on there, all of that, and it's free. They commercials ain't even bad. They commercials be easier and better to deal with than a lot of other streaming platforms. They just, building and adding to the catalog right now. But they got classic shows on there. Bernie Mac show. I don't know, man. I be watching the same shit all the time. I ain't gonna lie. I get on there and watch a lot of Looney Tunes, Tom and Jerry. Shout out to Tubi, man. One day I'm gonna write me a little Tubi movie. Some low budget. We're gonna shoot that bit with iPhones. Get like 4 iPhones so we can have multiple angles going at one time. Get somebody to do the sound, lights, hold it down from there. That's what the young bucks doing these days. It's crazy to think that it's already been 2 hours streaming. I really haven't been on here talking about jack shit the entire time. But like I say, we ain't podding tonight, so I just wanted to get on here, pass a little time for the time being. You know, show some face. Again, this week, Friday, we're gonna do a history lesson. I don't know if y'all like the heads up or don't, you know what I mean? In the sense that y'all want to study along beforehand and see if I be on my game by then, or if you just want to know or be surprised, but y'all let me know. We'll figure it out over time. This week though, like I say, I do got a great history lesson with a 2-part, a 2-in-1 kind of thing. I've been on a Steve Carell kick, so I think after I get off this stream, I might go watch 40-Year-Old Virgin for the fuck of it, since we over here talking about Kevin Hart and all of that. I just finished watching Dinner for Schmucks, and bro, I was crying. Like, that movie is hilarious. That movie is hilarious. If you haven't seen it or it's been a minute, give it another spin. And then go watch 40-Year-Old Virgin. I feel like that'll wham bam with Steve Carell real quick, you know what I mean? Just so y'all can see 40-Year-Old Virgin streaming on Stars, YouTube Premium, and Hulu. So if you got any of those, go ahead and tap in. We need to start having like weekly catch-ups on shows too. So like weekdays, we're gonna have to pick a day. Wednesday or something, we do a rundown of all the shows. Monday's cool too. We could do Mondays and do a recap of Sunday shows. Tulsa King and Mayor of Kingstown, those two going crazy right now. I've been wanting to tap into Landman. There's a couple of shows, you know what I mean? We can start through the chat, adding a few to the list and whatnot, and then, Mondays we'll come in and do some reviews from the week's shows. But yeah, man, today I do apologize. I ain't have nothing, prepared. Honestly, the goal was just to get on, stream, show face. Tomorrow, definitely be back again. Hopefully my dog feeling better. And you know what I'm saying? We got the tandem back in action. But if not, I'm going to hold it down. And then shit, Thursday, we'll definitely be back in the booth. Locked and loaded. Friday, we got the history lesson. Saturday, Sunday, we going to figure it out. Yeah, man. If y'all got anything, shoot us a message. Mail at REO Podcast. Y'all want to call us up, 424-260-REOP. And if you haven't already, join the Patreon, patreon.com/REO Podcast. Drop a like for your boy real quick before we get up out of here. And